What's up, everyone? Adam Longtin Motorsports. Just checking in, middle of the week here, week leading up to BCMX Hare Scramble. So Cambridge, Minnesota. One I always look forward to, mostly because I got a few guys that live close by there, so you get to catch up with them. And not a bad race. Actually, it might have been one of the first races Trav came along and rode with me a couple of years back. I don't think I made it. I missed Cambridge last year. I don't remember why. Anyway, flat tire. Got a flat on the 125 last weekend. Found the culprit of said flat. That must have let something through to take that tube out, but I'm gonna swap a tire. So I was doing some looking on the internet. I only looked on one site so far, but you guys will have to tell me, does an AT81 by Dunlop, does that exist anymore? And or if I really like a Geomax AT81, what tire should I be using in its absence? So Connor got me a new tire. Apparently Dunlop makes an AT81 EX. This thing's sticky, super soft and gummy. I'll be interested to try that one out, but that's not what I'm going to try this weekend. This weekend, instead, I'm going to give this one another shot. So last time I ran this, I ran it on the 450, but I was looking for something that was kind of open because it's sandy. So this is actually a Tuss tire. So this is the Talon hybrid, as they call it. So this one's soft as well. But because of the sand, I wanted to try an open tire. You should tell me if I'm an idiot and should be trying something else. But I don't have, what is it, like an MX 14? Is that what the scoop tire is? I don't know my tires that well. I'm not a snob. In fact, this is more tire changing than I wanted to do, because actually my super cheap hack of cutting and siping this AT81 was working. I liked it a lot, but she was just tired, and it was time to go. There was a gash there to start with, but anyway, I'm gonna swap the tire here tonight, clean up the bike this week. It's got a new piston with just an hour on it is all, so we're in good shape on that guy. My body's feeling pretty good, so I'm excited to ride my dirt bike. As bad as it sounds, it's a good thing for me to say so far this year. I think I built it up in my head and then got hurt and got bummed out over nothing. So feeling a little better. Not feeling fast on the 125. It takes a different breed to be fast on the 125. I wasn't fast on anything, but I was getting a lot faster. I definitely took a couple steps back by going down to this bike again, but it is still just a lot of fun to ride, especially when you can get into a rhythm. But I'm gonna try it again. Stay tuned. Correction. Turns out a tube stops working if the valve stem isn't attached anymore. Had nothing to do with the gash in the tire. Unfortunately, I just can't run it with that gash in it though, and hope that it would stay together. Hence it's actually full of dirt and rocks already. Anyway, that tire's junk. That tube is worse. Trying again. Smells like a baby's butt around here whenever it's tire time. That'd be why. What's up, everyone? Prepping the 125. Had to order some tubes. That's the 125 tire. I had popped a tube the other week, last weekend in Renner. I popped 2 tubes. I have 2 brand new tubes, 18-inch rim tubes. Popped 2 of them trying to put this darn tire on. Seems like there's always a rash of issues the first time you're spooning tires for the year. Unfortunately, it wasn't the first time I've been spooning tires for the year. But there was a rash of issues. AKA I got to dismount a tire 4 times. 3 times? 3 times. Anyway, I got ticked. I stole the rear off the 450 because I just needed a contingency plan. I ordered some tubes, rush shipping. They showed up. I got my Tusk Talon on. So we're going to try that out. I kind of wanted this tall, open tread for the sand. At BCMX in Cambridge, where we're heading. Where I'm heading. Trav's working this weekend, unfortunately. The MX-33 or whatever's on here, yeah, the MX-33 I think would have worked just fine too. That's not a bad tire at all. But I'm going to run this one. This is the one I wanted to run, so I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it here, and then the next time I know we're not running something super sandy, I got to try this AT81EX things. AT81 but super soft, so that'll be interesting. This Tusk is super soft too, so we'll see. That might be good or bad in the sand. When I say super soft, I mean it's a hybrid. So I'm not a tire snob. I have no idea what I'm talking about, so it is what it is. I got to round it off. Dunlop on the front. I don't even know what it is. Probably a it's an AT80 81 front. Another one they don't even make anymore. See how rounded off that is? Jump in the comments and let me know. Should I be running a new front and that's gonna really help, or doesn't matter? I don't know what I'm talking about. So. Yeah. All right. Friday, I'm gonna put this rear on instead of the 450 rim and tire, and yeah, I'll probably just rag the bike down to clean it up, look everything over, make sure everything's copacetic. Start loading up. I think we'll head north tomorrow. We're gonna go to Cambridge, BCMX. I don't remember if I said that or not. So, looking forward to it. Gonna catch up with some folks, specifically Ty Richardson. It'll be cool to catch up with him. He's working the event. So, yep. That's all for now.